Ferran Torres is expected to arrive in Paris Saint-Germain ahead of his 50 million euros departure from Barcelona and joining Paris Saint-Germain. This opens the floodgate for Barcelona to proceed with the signing of player Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante. Congratulations to Barcelona for securing funds for this particular deal. We wait to see what Deco has in stock for Barcelona fans, but at this point, it looks like Barca has gotten all the pieces they need to complete the signing of player Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante. I told you that they sent a bid, a second bid in the region of 55 million pounds, which was rejected, which is supposed to be around 65, 63 million. The target of Manchester City has always been 70 or 80 million publicly, but I think that a 70 million deal will suffice. Now, Barcelona will try to move the offer from 63 to say 68 plus add-ons to get the deal completed and succeeded. Napoli has completed the signing of Chelsea defender Benoit Badiashile from Chelsea. A 3 million loan deal, 1 million in add-ons, and then 27 million buy option at the end of the season. It's a season-long loan for the young man who is joining the football club from Chelsea. It has been clear that he has never been in the plan of Xabi Alonso. And I told you that now Chelsea would move on a spree of releasing players, finding exit for most of the players who are deemed as French players as far as the squad is concerned right now. At this point in time, that is what is going to happen. But let me start from Dr. Iva Canero, come to UEFA, and then I'll come and end with Barcelona. Dr. Iva Canero has been speaking a lot. Dr. Iva Canero was a medical staff at Chelsea. He was in charge of the first team, medical health, overseeing the health of players as far as the team is concerned. Now, in 2015, in a match between Swansea, when Jose Mourinho was the manager at Chelsea, it was a 2-2 draw at the time, and Chelsea, through Thibaut Courtois, had a red card, and so Chelsea was playing with one man down. Now, in the middle of the game, somewhere getting towards the tail end of the match, Eden Hazard fell to the floor. He collapsed on the floor. Then referee Michael Oliver called on the medics two times, and then Dr. Iva Canero rushed to the pitch with with her colleague to come and go and treat Eden Hazard. Now, after that, Jose Mourinho fumed at her. Later on, he called his own medical staff to be clueless about the game, that they don't know what they were doing at the point in time. And it led to the release of Dr. Eva Canero. Later on, Chelsea apologized to Dr. Eva Canero. Eventually, she received the settlement amount. Somewhere in 2016 later on, and that was it. Now, the reason why Dr. Eva Canero is speaking today is because there's been a Netflix documentary that has been released about Jose Mourinho. It was in this Netflix documentary that Jose Mourinho disclosed to all of us that somewhere in 2013, when Sir Alex Ferguson was retiring, Jose Mourinho, had agreed to succeed Sir Alex Ferguson until later on he decided to change his mind. Yes. Also, in this particular documentary, he still went ahead to berate Dr. Eva Canero, stood by his position on Dr. Eva Canero 11 years ago, a position that Chelsea had compensated her for, a position that Chelsea as a football club had paid her to walk away, a position that Chelsea had apologized to her. In the documentary, Jose Mourinho did not apologize. He was not apologetic of his opinion, of his position about her and on the matter. And so she's talking a lot. She has complained, she has tried to explain. And then, unfortunately for John Terry was also in the documentary saying that medical staff are invited to the pitch. Medical staff are supposed to treat people, when it is severe injury, when it is serious injury. That is when they they are supposed to come to the pitch. I disagree with John Terry. I honestly, I don't want to go into it. It's my legend, but I'm disappointed in his statement, honestly. But let me stick to what Dr. Eva Canero has told all of us. Now, according to Dr. Eva Canero, this is the ethics that medical staff respond to two particular duties: the medical legal duty of care and then the loss of the game. So the medical legal duty of care means that when somebody is in pain, no matter what, you would have to show care for the person, provide the person that medical support to alleviate pain. So no matter the circumstances, it ought to happen. That is the oath of office that they take to become medical officers. Now, the other one is the loss of the game, which has two branches. When the referee summons you and when the player is in danger. So, for example, Dr. Eva Canero specifically says that, you see, according to the loss of the game, do not even permit medical staff to just run onto the pitch. You understand? They go onto the pitch upon the invitation of the referee. So, according to Dr. Eva Canero, Michael Oliver invited them to the pitch 2 times, and then the duty of care is in the nature that if the referee turns to the dugout and then he locks eyes with the medical staff, at that point in time, you are obliged to come on. You are obliged to come on and perform your task or perform your duty to the player. And the second part is when the safety of the player is not guaranteed. You have to come in and then keep the player safe. Now, Jose Mourinho felt that, the rules of the game states that when you treat a player, when the medics come onto the pitch and they treat a player, the player ought to go out of the pitch, spend around 1 minute before he or she can come on. And Jose Mourinho, from a tactical point of view, felt that once the team was playing 10 against 11, and then that incident happened, and then Eden Hazard, who was the one holding onto the ball to slow the pressure on Chelsea down, it wasn't prudent for medics to go and treat him, bring him off the pitch for 1 minute, and in that 1 minute, anything could have happened in the game. That is Jose Mourinho from a tactical point of view. But the game doesn't only hover on tactics. It hovers on laws, ethics, and borders on the professions of these medical staff. They also ought to do their duty as required. And so, when Michael Oliver invited them, trust you me, they couldn't have denied. And there are even times that this medical legal duty of care permits medics to treat opposite players. For example, if there's a serious injury and then the team we are playing against, for example, 2 teams are playing. So let's say Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Then a player is hurt so badly that maybe a Barcelona player is hurt. Then the Barcelona medics go on to treat the player. If they need more hands, the Real Madrid medics would also join to go and treat the player. At that point in time, it is a matter of humanity. It doesn't matter what is happening on the pitch, what the game is about. And for me, it's worrying. There is even a statement by the Medics Association that says that the playing body, the tacticians, the team managers, and whoever cannot prevent doctors from treating players on the pitch. And that is fundamental. That is very, very important, because what Jose Mourinho did sent a strong message that the health, the safety of players will play second fiddle to winning games, or the drive to win games, the tactics to win games. And for me, that is shameful. However, Dr. Eva Canero, with all due respect, it's been 11 years. You were paid. They gave you money to walk away. So if you say Mourinho has also gone to do a video with Netflix and they've also used it to cash out, why are you now complaining that your pain is giving them money? Dr. Eva Canero is complaining that her pain is giving people money after 11 years. Let sleeping dogs lie. After 11 years, you should be okay. Move on. You've had a great career. We love what you do. You are a good daughter wherever you work. So move on. But it is sad Jose Mourinho is able to bring it up after 11 years in the documentary, just for, according to her, for the pain to be relived again. For me, it is very sad. Now, UEFA has brought bizarre idea. Now, UEFA is contemplating that we bring a proposal which will ensure that the FIFA presidency is rotated among confederations. So, for example, if CONCACAF wins here, the next time Asia would win, then the next time Africa would come and rule, then Europe would come and rule. That's a superb idea. That's a superb idea. But with all due respect, this is an approach. This is an approach to share. This is an approach to share. The advantage is that it is going to take away the winner takes all problem. That's when somebody contests or a bloc contests against the system candidates in any football related election like the FIFA election. That's the moment that bloc loses the election, they stay in opposition for 4 years. This proposal is going to solve that. But the problem is that it fundamentally affects the democratic principles of the federation. Now, the democratic principle is that democracy allows any manner of persons to contest for positions. Now, the moment we distribute it by a rotational policy, it means that if you are in Asia and you want to contest, and then the rotational policy is on South America, the Asian cannot contest. So it will deny people the ability to contest when they want to. And for me, fundamentally, it infringes upon the democratic principles, because fundamentally democracy is supposed to allow all manner of persons to express themselves, show their ambition, participate in the running of the organization. And for me, it is a big no-no. But you see, this is also going to... The reason UEFA is bringing this idea is to get the confederations to back them, because now they want to create the impression to the other confederations that we are not trying to kick Gianni Infantino out to take over football. You understand? We are taking it back, and we want to give it to the various confederations. So this time around, let us open it for... The battery now charger, Papa. Oh, right there.